Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Thanks for being here with us on this Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday. The week is absolutely flying over. First full week, isn't it, of 2026, and we're having a fabulous time. So much fun, so much going on. Hopefully you're enjoying the kind of relaxing and kind of like easy nature of these shows that we're doing, bringing you back into the new year, easing you back in with lots of great fun, lots of great projects, and also giving you the opportunity to potentially try lots of new things out as well. I think that's been the overarching message that we brought you over the course of this week, is that, you know, if you have been with us for a long time, chances are you're a paper crafter. What a great opportunity, new year, to try out some new things. And there's loads on the website to tell you all about that. And if you are maybe brand new to us, or maybe you joined us at the back end of last year, hopefully we're giving you lots of ideas and showing you lots of things that potentially you might want to take up and start doing over the course of this year. We've got a masterclass coming up for you a little bit later on, which is going to cover off all things powders and shimmer sprays. This show, first of the year, is a brand new launch and we are very excited. It is the launch of our illusion powders, and if you were here this morning for Craft Together, we did a little bit of a section at the top of the show where we were previewing them, giving you a bit of a sneaky peek, and my goodness me, the viewers that were here were losing their minds as to how great these powders are. What I will say from the top is that these are only available initially for our UK viewers. Now, if you're in the US, don't switch off. Stay with us, because they are going to be available in the US very soon. And when they are available, if you watch this show, you'll know exactly what to do with them, exactly how to use them, exactly where you can use them, and then you'll be ready to go and shop for them. If you're in the UK, they are available. There is a showstopper option, and then you've got the 2 packs available as individuals. What I will tell you is, if you want the showstopper option, we already have less than 100 of those to go round, so you will have to be quick. If you see it, like it, buy it. Before I read a few comments out, before I read a few comments out from you guys saying hello, we'll get a quick cheeky hello from the lovely lady who is over the other side of the studio, who's going to be bringing you all of the fun, all of the inspiration. It is not Wendelin. No, it is not Wendelin. It is the marvellous Leann. You've been so busy because you did the first show, then you went away and did your other job, your proper job, and then you've come back and you're now doing this show. Yes.
I feel I might need a little gin and tonic tonight,
Gin and tea.
I'll deserve it. Here I am looking like Gwendolyn again. The more I look at myself, the more I think I am actually turning into her. I don't know what's happening with the hair. Anyway, yeah. It doesn't matter. She looks fine. I'm looking forward to this show. It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be super exciting, and we'll talk. I'll just quickly show you. This is for those of you who didn't know. So that's Leann, and then if we're going down the Wallace and Gromit route, that's me today. That could be me every day, to be fair. That'll be me in a little bit when Johnny's telling me it's limited stock. That's the face I'll pull. How about that? All my hair will have fallen out. Let's say a few hellos, and then I'm going to ask the question in just a couple of minutes' time, which I know you're all asking. It's like, what is illusion powder? We'll be talking all around that. Leann will show you where you can use it, how you can use it, what you can do with it, and be wowing you. We've got a brilliant sample of boards and also a brilliant swatch to show you, to give you kind of some initial ideas of lots of things that you can do. Let's get the details up. This will be your price, and then I'll say a few hellos. I can already see questions coming in, which is brilliant. So you will get your illusion powders. I'll show you very quickly. I mean, as I say, Leann has got 2 boards, which will show these off much better than I'm about to show you just here. But you've got 2 little boxes, as it were, and in each of these boxes, you have got 4 of the illusion powders. Again, you've got these in these cute little tubs. So you've got your Anorthite. These are a test, aren't they? The names on these, my goodness me. Axonite. It sounds like a wrestler, did you just say? It does sound a bit like a wrestler. You've also got, I'm struggling getting out these out of the box. Here we go. You've also got your amethyst. I can do that one. Amethyst. And then you've also got this one, which is your serendite. And hopefully, if I just give that a little bit of a wiggle, you can see that beautiful coloration that you've got. And you'll see this in great detail in just a few moments' time. So that's the first one, your rose tint. And then in here, you've got your aqua shimmer. So you can buy these individually if you do just want to go for them individually, if you just want to try these out, the packs of 4. So your aqua shimmer contains these. So the this is your peridot. Do you say peridot or peridot? Peridot. You've got your zircon. This one is appetite, not appetite as in I'm hungry, I've got a healthy appetite, it's A-P-A-T-I-T-E. And then you have got sapphire. So those are the 8 different colours. That is the aqua shimmer if you just want to buy that individually. But the best value for money is to go for the showstopper because you do get that, that extra saving. Before we go over to Leann, a few quick hellos. Questions, please. We'll have those as we go along. I know as Leann shows you things, naturally questions will come in and we'll tackle those as we go. But if you've got any initial questions you want me to fire at Leann, then please feel free to ask. And as always, do send in your pictures I think we've got enough for Friday Night Live, but we do need some for next week. We want a lot of interaction, lots of stuff going on as far as our interactive community is concerned, and maybe some new things that you haven't seen before, which will require your photos. We've got Dan on the socials for this one. In is Trudy Bickham and BM and Cindy Condy. Linda Armstead joins us in Maryland. Sister P4 is in. Michael says, good afternoon. The latest bird photo sent in. Michael, thank you. Calendar is up at home. Thank you very much indeed for your kind gift just before Christmas. Jane Quigley says, good afternoon. Doreen, I've seen your question. I will fire that to Leann when we get going. Alison Mason, it's in, saying, hi Ben and Leann, I've ordered the showstopper without seeing any demos. Well, it shows you how enticing these amazing illusion powders are. Stephanie Theodos is in. Rhonda says, good morning to Ben, Leann, team from Oak Park, Chicago. Paul Prince is in South Carolina. Good afternoon to Tracy. And Pat Demarest says, good morning again. Hello, Pat. Says, hi to Ben, Leann, the Super CTV crew, and all my lovely crafting friends from a cool Jersey. I'm having my second cup of coffee before I have an appointment. Well, I hope your appointment goes well, and I hope your coffee tastes marvellous. But I've shown you these. You are buying these in your droves, but let's go over to Leann and let's ask that question. What are illusion powders?
Oh, they are the most beautiful, shimmery, sparkly goodness that you can add to practically anything.
Wow,
Ben,
okay.
Which is a bit of a bold statement, isn't it?
It is.
I've got so many things to show you, but I thought let's show you those colours up close and personal that you've been showing everybody in the little jars there. And I'm going to try and catch the light.
Oh.
Because I really want you to see how that's what I need. Thank you,
the shot,
Jamie. That's the money shot, Jamie. So you can see it there on a white cardstock and a black cardstock. And you can see how beautiful those colours are and how they change depending on which colour cardstock you're using them on. The shimmer and the sparkle in here, and the fact that they will change depending on the colour, whether you use them on white or black. You can see here with zircon, it's a very lovely buttercup yellow colour, and then it changes into a gorgeous pinky, rose goldy, bronzy copper colour, which is absolutely glorious. What you get is unrivaled shimmer, unrivaled shine, beautiful effects, and all of the techniques. I have to say the techniques that you can do with these are exceptional. They're going to be excellent for your regular paper crafting. Yeah. They're going to be great for any of your mixed media work. They're going to be great for using with all sorts of different things. And I've got lots of different bits to show you. But I've got some samples on glass. I've got some samples in resin. I've got some earrings made from polymer clay. There are so many different ways that you're going to be able to use these. And even though that is a great shot, Jamie, it's still not conveying the amount of shimmer and sparkle that you've got in that you can see in the flesh. I have to say, when you get these home, you will be absolutely mesmerised and thrilled with the results.
Well, I said earlier, didn't I? I was sat to your side earlier, and I was obviously, you could see the TV screen, but they could see with my own eyes, and this is a fraction of the display that you're going to get when you see it with your own eyes. Yeah,
100%. I mean, look at that colour down there. Look at the amethyst colour, where one side is almost a bronzy rose gold, and then you've got a peridot green.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful, I have to say. That one will be great for doing your patina type effects.
Very
because
nice.
You've got those two different colours there. The colours are incredible. Now the techniques, Ben, that you can do with these are absolutely incredible. What you're seeing here is a watercolour background that has then been stamped with a watermark ink pad and powder just brushed over the top. And look at the shimmer and the shine that you get in that line work. That's on incredible. There. It's absolutely incredible. Our next one you can see is, this has just been, I'm going to turn it around. Sorry, I need to rotate it so I can read, because I've wrote on the back what we've done just so we can tell you if you're interested. This has been stamped with a black pigment ink. Yeah. And then the powder brushed over. Wow. Now look, as I tilt that to you, you can see the black interfering into that beautiful pink. I think that might have been the Serendite colour, which is absolutely superb. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely. Then this, we've got this. I'm going to show you how to do this one. I've got this as an example. Ooh, look how that's flashing for you. So that's just a watercolour background. And then we've dabbed the stamps into wet colour, which is the illusion powder mixed with water and then stamped. Couldn't be easier. And that's the result you get. Then you heat dry it and you set it with some cheap hairspray. This is doodling with our glossy highlights. Or you can also do it with tacky. Actually, this is not. I'll tell you a fib. This is the gilding flake glue. Gilding flake glue, yeah. Yeah. So this is the gilding flake glue. Looks absolutely superb, doesn't it? What you're going to be able to do with that. And then when it goes tacky, i.e. when it's no longer blue, it's white, then you apply your powder. Yeah. Looks incredible. I don't know if I've got any of that. If anybody can speak to James, can you ask him to bring me some gilding flake glue? And I can show everybody that. This one is with a embossing folder, and this is from your Gilded Age embossing folder that we launched in birthday week. And that's just watermark ink pad onto the folder, card run through, and then powder's brushed over it. Wow. And you could use several colours of powder. And I'm assuming here, and I know this would be the right answer, I'm hoping, the pots are quite small. Yes. Very small amount again, is it? A mouse's dandruff. A mouse's dandruff, exactly what it should be, a tiny amount, absolutely a tiny amount. This we've done, mix the powders with tacky glue and then applied them with the dauber through a stencil. Yeah. So you can do that onto acetate if you want to do your stained glass effects. Let me just show you that there, and you get that lovely shimmer there. You can see it better there, look. You see the shimmer coming through on the acetate, and you get that lovely kind of organic look and feel for your stained glass windows. Because we're mixing it with the tacky glue, you could also paint that with tacky glue into, you know, like the lovely die cuts we've got. And we always say, oh, that looks, what wouldn't that be lovely paper paste? You could put your acetate behind and paint a stained glass effect, which would look incredible. This, I'm going to show you how to do this. Oh, so easy to do. These are just the powders mixed with water and then brushed across cardstock. Yeah, so just like a wash, isn't it? Yeah, and I think we're going to do that. One of the first things we're going to do is this, so you can see how to do a background, and we'll do it on white card and black card. If anybody else can see James again, can you tell James I'm going to need black card? Then we've got here, this is using our liquid watercolours. Thank you, Jamie. It's our liquid watercolours, and then we've mixed the powders into the liquid, and we've just dropped them onto an acetate sheet and then put the watercolour card on top to pick up all the colour. Okay. And the powder doesn't mix fully with the watercolour ink, but you see you get lumps and you get little striations, and I actually think this would be brilliant with the cling film technique. Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah. Can we get some cling film? Yeah, can we get some cling film? Cling film from the kitchen as well, please. So this is watermark ink pad through a stencil, and then just daubed with the powders. Yeah. This is gilding flake glue through a stencil. Can you ask James to get me some stencils, please? Stencils as well, please. And I can show you this. You might need a trolley in a minute, lads. And I can show you how to do this too. And this here is the powders mixed into an iridescent paste, and then stenciled with a with a palette knife. So you know the iridescent pastes we launched?
Yes.
Can James bring me one of them? Because I can show you this too. This is these powders.
Can we have a pearl paste as well, please?
Iridescent.
Yeah, thumbs up.
So this here and these stencils, this is the powder mixed into the iridescent pastes that you already bought in birthday week, and you change the look and feel of that, which is incredible.
Oof.
Now this I love because it's a little bit more subtle, and for those of you who like a bit of subtlety, I'm trying to woggle it at you. Hang on. Let's find it.
It's very lava lampy, that one.
It's quite lava lampy, yeah. And you get that lovely shimmer popping through it. There you go. Thank you. You can see in the background that lovely subtle shimmer doing it in that watercolour way. It looks absolutely incredible, doesn't it? And what we've done there is added drops of liquid watercolour to the glass mat, mixed in the powder, spritzed with water and picked it up, which is great. So that's a matte pickup technique.
Yeah, matte pickup.
Yeah. Here we've got some incredible results where we've mixed these with clear embossing powder. So we've made custom colour embossing powders, just mixing the illusion powders in with a clear embossing powder and then heat embossing in the normal way.
Okay.
Which is incredible. Then we've got here, this is using a clear gel medium. So any kind of mixed medium that you've got at home already, just mixing your powders in. Here we've got a white texture paste. You could use a gesso or a texture paint or any other kind of media that you've got.
Yeah.
And apply it through a stencil, which is great, isn't it? And then you can look at the way it interferes. It is so good. This one is where we have drawn a design. So we've just doodled with our glue pens.
Oh,
so you could write a custom sentiment and then just drop your powder over it. I'll show you how to do that.
Yeah.
Look, it works so well, doesn't it? Then you just dry it with your heat gun. This is tacky glue, a very small amount of tacky glue and a small amount of water and brushed over acetate. And you get that lovely, shimmery, how incredible does that look?
Amazing.
It looks fabulous, doesn't it? This here is just the powders mixed with liquid watercolours to create sparkly paints.
Oh, wowee. Look at that.
I mean, if James could get us liquid watercolours as well, I can show you as well.
Just bring everything in.
Just bring the whole room. This is just red liner tape.
Yeah.
Just cut it from, and what happened here? It's got stuck on the reverse. So excuse that.
Look at the top and the bottom.
But look at the top and the bottom. You'll see what it's going to. You'll leave it to dry long enough. Obviously, we were rushing.
Dear.
How brilliant is that? Just red liner tape with the powder over the top. It's incredible.
It's that twinkle and that. It's almost like lit from behind.
The twinkle is absolutely incredible. I love these. So these are just a die cut from the Bookworm collection. And then all we've done with these is dabbed them with watermark ink, applied the powders, brushed away the excess and sealed with a fixative, we say, but you know, I just use a cheap hairspray.
Yeah.
These are die cut stars and we've brushed tacky glue all over them.
Yeah.
And then dusted the powder on, leaved it to fully dry and then wipe away the excess. The metal siev's great for this. Now, I just want to show you, this is what I love about these powders, right? So this has been done onto a craft card and I'm going to show you how to do that. But if we look at that now close up and then I move it.
Oh my goodness me.
That is what an illusion powder is.
Do it again.
Do it again.
It's just an illusion. Ready. Oosh.
Illusion. Illusion.
That's incredible.
Isn't it good?
Yes.
Now that is, this particular example is brilliant because it's showing you by the power of TV what we are seeing in the studio when the lights aren't interfering.
Exactly right.
And I think that is so important for you to see because look, it goes from pink to green, from pink to green. And that's what you're going to get with your illusion powders. They're absolutely incredible. We've got another watercolour background there. We've got mixing them in with our watercolour palette. We're painting them with some tacky glue onto wooden embellishments there, which is brilliant. This is just painting tacky glue onto plastic embellishments.
That is cool.
And then dusting your powders on. This is binding them into an epoxy resin and moulding with them. And this is on our polymer clay, which you can then bake in the oven. So many incredible things you can do with these. And I was just showing on the 12 o'clock show.
Oh, yes, here we go.
And I've got the moulds from Nicole, but I haven't got any of the resin, so I can't show you. But look, these are just a mould used with that epoxy resin that sets, that's had the powder mixed into it. And because this is a clear resin, you get to see, look at that, look how incredible that is. That, doing these as gifts, can you even imagine, is a little jewellery tray to pop your earrings. I've just took my earrings out because I'm going to do some modelling for you. Look, is a little on top of your dressing table, little jewellery tray.
I love that.
How fabulous would that be? You know,
Yeah,
you put your little rings,
really
so you're not
cool.
losing anything on there. Could be a little coin tray to put your loose change, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But they're just, I really wish you could see the glory of them. That you can see in that we see in the studio, because they're just incredible. So you can use them with your epoxy resins, and you can use them with your powdered resins as well. I know you've got a creative kit, haven't you, Ben? Which
Well,
you
the
would
brilliant
work
thing
with.
is, Leann, and you touched on this earlier, is you can bring them into so many different things. So, and we talked about this on Monday in the show with Debbie and Leann, in the fact that we've got loads of creative kits available on the website. So this was a kind of like, try different things out. But now, resin casting, so you can use this with your brand new powders as well. And in there, you are going to get your everything you need, including obviously your resin. You've got all your tools in there as well. So you can create this, but then it's literally just a case of sprinkling in some of your powder, isn't it?
That's all you do. Just add a little bit of the powder in, just as much or as little as you would like. Look at this. Look how fabulous this is. This is a very cheap, a very inexpensive glass tea light holder that has been painted with tacky glue and illusion powder.
That's so good.
And look how beautiful that is. And when the candle's inside and the light shimmering through, it's going to look absolutely exceptional.
Question then, is that what you would use? Would you use this for that, the decoupage?
Yes.
Glue?
Yes, you can use your decoupage glue for that.
So that's in stock as well if you want to grab that today. So you'd use that with the powders to do that?
Yes.
There you go. That is in stock. Details will come up in just a second. Sorry to interrupt, I'm getting very excited.
I'm going to pinch that off you in a second, because I've pinched a glass off Christina, so we're going to have a look at how to do that in this 2 hours.
Okay.
Look at the colour of this one. Look how beautiful that is. Doing yourself a whole little set of these gorgeous little glass tea light holders, using your illusion powders and just having them and making them as little home decor pieces. Now, making very inexpensive gifts.
Yes,
yes, you can hand wash these. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're not going to put them in the dishwasher.
No, no, no.
Not unless you buy a dishwashable varnish, and then you can buy a dishwashable varnish and put your illusion powder in it, and then you can dishwash them.
Well, there you go. I mean, all the internets. And just to say as well, and I know we're going to touch on these later on, also on the show, we've got the modelling kit, which we can use with our clay. Yes?
Yes.
And also, I just want to double check, because we've got candle making kits. Can we use with our candles?
Yes.
Right, so do you know what I mean? Shop the show, because you'll definitely want the powders, and then this is a great way to get the new launch and then go, oh, right, I'm going to try some candle making. Try candle making, something brand new, use your illusion powders. Oh, I'm going to try some modelling, clay modelling. Well, yeah, try something new and then bring in your powders. I'm going to try some, working with resin. Well, try that brand new, and then bring in your illusion powders. She's got the earrings in. Look, I wonder what we were doing then for a second. Sorry, I was busy chatting away. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Look, polymer clay just cut with a little cookie cutter, and then the texture in there has just been dubbed in with like the end of a porky tool or something.
Yeah.
And then just brush your powder on before you bake it in the oven. Bake it in the oven, and that is set on there for good. And you're making quite like them. Hey, they match me top.
They do match your top.
Should I keep them in?
Yeah, I think you should.
I think, Jimmy, you've muted yourself, because you're a shadow. There you are. There you are. I'll keep them in.
We are very busy. Do you want some questions? Because there's quite a lot of questions coming in.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
So a few questions and comments. By the way, Brent has just messaged me to say, ask Leann if she'll make me some of those resin pots for my rings. I want them as a ring holder.
Which ones? The flat resin trays?
No, I think he means he says the resin pots. I think those pots as a ring holder.
These?
Yes.
You would like some of these?
Yeah.
Yes, of course I will.
Okay.
Absolutely, darling. In fact, we'll have a crafty session and you can do it yourself.
Well, there you go. Brent, Do it yourself, yeah? Evelyn's in, Alex is in, Sister P4 is in, Unrivaled Shimmer, she says, way to go. Mary Shaw joins us, Sharon Maynard is in Torbados. Jane says, question, do you need to use a lot and can the excess get returned to the container?
You do not need to use a lot. You're going to decant enough that you won't need to send it back to the container, but yes, you can because the tops will come off the containers.
And Jackie's asking about sealant, so do we need to use sealant?
Hairspray.
Hairspray.
So if you're buying, you can buy Art Fixative, and it isn't cheap, but it works very well. However, I never do. I always buy a huge bottle of inset hairspray. Now, any cheap hairspray will do. I've actually got me weatherproof curls with us today, so it's not. This is not cheap, but you're worth it. So I'm going to use my weatherproof curls to show you how to do it today.
You are spoilt. There's quite a few questions, so I'll do it as a wanna. People are asking how these differ from A, the pearl powders, and B, the Colour Creations.
So Colour Creations powder is a crystallised dye, and that explodes colour, has zero shimmer in it. However, you can mix these with them if you want to.
Lovely.
The
pearl powders.
Pearl powders are a mica, flat coloured mica with a bonding medium inside. So when you apply water, they stick, which we say you don't always have to use the hairspray with that. They do not interfere. There is no two colour. When you've just seen the star, pink, green, illusion. So they don't do that. They're just a flat colour. These will shift in the light, and the intensity of the shine on these is much more because it has a larger particle, so you get much more of a glimmer result.
Sandy's got a kind of a multiple question here. So can you use these with aqua markers?
Yes.
Can you use these with the chameleon pads?
Yes.
Holographic paints?
Yes.
Also, do we need to use watercolour paper or can we use CC Smooth Card?
Either.
Kirsty D says she's thinking about going to get her quilt and fill a hot water bottle. I mean, if you can, why wouldn't you? I mean, I would. If I was allowed to stand here with a quilt around me, I would. Can these powders, asks Karen, be used on wood?
Yes.
Rhonda says, will these work with the shaving foam technique?
We can try.
Okay. And Evelyn's wondering whether these... She says, I would like to see how the letterpress embossing folder was done. We'll
do that for you. Okay. No problem.
And will these work on vellum, asks Sarah?
Depending on the medium you paint with.
Right.
So vellum is not porous, they're not going to stick to it, so they're going to need something to stick them. Which is why when we've been going through the book, I've been saying, mix them with tacky glue, mix them with this, mix them with that, do this. So they will need something to do that with. I would say for vellum, I beg your pardon, I'd be mixing them with some tacky glue and painting it on, or maybe a little bit of Collal all-purpose, or you could also use, actually probably better, our glossy highlights.
One more question and 3 more comments and we'll look at these. Linda's saying, can you use Mod Podge?
Yes.
Julie Thorpe's in Stonehouse, Gloucestershire. Journelle joins us in Washington. Jan's in. I met Jan at the... Oh, here we go. I met Jan at the panto. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ben and Leanne. Ben, you were amazing in the panto. Thank you. It was lovely to meet you. And we had a nice little pick as well, didn't we? So that was great. She says, I'm loving the look of the illusion powders. I've been thinking of trying resin craft, and these look intriguing. Jan, we've got you covered. We've got you covered today. But yes, grab these deals today, and it was lovely to meet you, Jan, at the panto. Ananda says, Happy New Year to Ben and Leanne. I've just bought the new showstopper and the resin starter kit. Hello from a very windy and snowy Cornwall. I've got a feeling, Leanne, actually, that a lot of people are going to be doing that today. If you want that starter kit, details on the screen. So 23, that's a funny price, isn't it? 23.03 is the price on that one. So you can grab that with your brand new illusion powders today for your platinum and have change from 60. So a really nice way to try something new and also get the first new launch of the year. Just to reiterate again, if you are just joining us, it's not currently available in the US, the brand new launch, but it will be available to you soon. So what I would say is, if you like the look, bookmark this show, so when they are launched in the US, you'll know where to come back, and also get any questions in. That was a really lovely selection of questions that we just had there, but if you've got any more over the course of the show, get them in and we will get them all answered. Right, I think I'm up to date with my comments and my questions. So let's get over to you, Leann. And I guess first thing to do, I suppose, is show something quite basic, is it?
Yes, we're just going to do a lovely background for you. So if I get my swatch book back.
Okay.
Because, and do you know what I'm going to try and get done for you guys? I'm going to have this photographed, and then we're going to write a little explanation beside each photograph so you can remember what we did. So I'm just looking for, I'm going to do this one in a second. That's the, so this is what we're doing. Background wash, okay? So it says here on my background wash, mix powders with water and brush across cardstock. Well, that's easy, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll just get a bit of water. I've got here this example. So what I haven't done is shown you all of these beautiful cards that we've got. So if I just show you this one to start, look at that.
Oh, yes.
How fabulous is that? So we're going to show you a close-up. Did you ask me to do, Jamie? No problem.
Oh, my goodness me.
Look at that. How fabulous is that? This is definitely better than the swatch book in terms of that's what an illusion powder does for you. How incredible is that? So I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I'm going to show you how to do the little painty bits. Okay. Because her glasses have been illusion powdered. Can you see? And her hair bows and little bits on the bags etc. Yeah. But most importantly, you want to know how to do that bit, don't you? Yes. Okay. So we're going to do that. So I've got a little. Whatever that is. Arch. An archway cut with the stitched edge etching dies. Yes. And then I'm going to also need one of our fine tip glue pens. So I'll get one of them because that's going to be what we do the little girl with. Okay. We'll come back to that in a second. So I've got one of those. So these are going to be your best friend. So pop these in your basket if we've got them on the website. I'm sure we have. They are on the website, definitely. Yeah, get them in your basket as well. And then I'm just looking for a pipette now. Right, here we go, pipette. Pot of water. Here we are. Pot of water. Can you see it? Okay. There you go now. Pipette. Yep. Which is what I need. I'm looking for my brushes. Here they are. Do we need the silica mat you're using, or is that just a nice to have if we can get it? So, do you know, are they in stock? We can ask producer Johnny. We can ask producer Johnny. If they're in stock, these silicone mats, try and get one, yes. But if not... If they are, grab it quick. Yes. Oh, it is in stock. Grab it quick. Grab it quick. Grab it now. Because it's going to be so... Oh, it's in the sale. It's in the sale, Ben. It's in the sale, Ben. Even better, Leann. Even better. You are going to need some kitchen towel. Just very quickly, because Doreen, I apologise. I don't mean to forget you. I'm getting old. She said, you forgot my question. Can these be used on a jelly plate, maybe mixed with liquid watercolours? Yes. There you go. Doreen, thumbs up. Nice one. Right, sorry. Okay, I'm putting my little colour swatches here in front of me so I can choose which colour I'm going to use when I'm putting these together. Right, so now the reason I'm saying to you, grab this mat now, quick, run, get it before it sells out. It's on sale, $17.99. It's in the US as well. Yeah. It's because of this. I am going to pipette water into the little wells. Wells, yeah. And if you haven't got a pipette, you can just spritz some in. Right. Okay, so little bits in. Let's see how many different colours. Should we do 4 colours? 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 or 5 different colours. And I'm doing a different one in each little well. And I'm just putting a little bit of water in, like that. Plain water, nothing else. That was plain water out of my pot. Right, so that's pipetted in. Then we're going to choose the colours. So the first colour I'm going to go with is Serendite. So that's Axonite, Antherite. So I think these sound like fairies in a mystical novel. I was just about to say, I was going to go down the line of Musketeers. Yeah, the Musketeers. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to just put some in. So it's got the little pepper pot shaker, little pepper pot shaker. Yeah. And some goes straight in. Teeny amount, yeah? Look, that is a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. Yeah. And when you see how much you've got in your pot, they're going to last you a good amount of time. However, if you are watching these and thinking, oh, I'm going to illusion everything, then you might want to get a second set. A second set. I'm going to use some Apatite. Yeah. Appetite.
Appetite.
I'm sure that's what it's.
It is appetite. I did say
can
earlier,
I just show you while I'm on?
APATE.
You know, the lady said, can they go back in the pot?
Yeah.
See, that's my pepper pot shaker.
Yeah.
But my lid will come off.
Ah.
Look how beautiful that is.
It is. Ooh. Oh, that sparkly goodness.
Look at it.
Look at it.
It's fabulous.
Fabulous.
I love it. So the whole thing comes off when you want to put your powder back in if you're using the dry powder. But if you're doing like I've just done and mixed it with water, then the powder isn't going to go back in. But what you will do at that point is just use it all up till it's gone. Don't wipe it away. Look at that. It's like 4 little taps of my finger. It's hardly anything. So I've got a lovely bronze, a lovely blue.
A little bubble.
Should we go with the purple blue colour? That's like an aqua colour. Let's go with this one, which is sapphire.
Sapphire.
You might need a little something to help you the first time. Just get that up because of the manufacturing process, and then it'll be fine. And then a little bit of sapphire in there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at that. So good.
Sylvia says, can I use these on glass?
On glass? Yes, I've done it on glass.
Yeah.
I showed you it on glass. Yes, absolutely. We'll use that decoupage and glass medium. I'll pinch it off, Ben, and I'll show you. Now, so I've got like a blue, an aqua, a rose. Let's go with the gold. Let's go with the zircon.
Okay.
Let's put a nice bit of zircon in here.
I've got to say the names are brilliant.
Names are good, aren't they?
Apatite, serendite, zircon.
Sounds like a Klingons on the starboard bow.
Starboard bow.
Starboard.
There's zircons on the starboard bow.
Starboard bow.
Jim.
There's life as we know it. Jim. There's life as we know it.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
It's like the song Klingons on the starboard bow from the 80s. Right, so now I'm just going to mix this. I've got a little bit of kitchen towel to clean my brush, and I might need more water, but we'll see. Okay. And look, all you do is swirly, swirly.
Swirly, swirly.
And that creates... And actually, do you know what we'll do? We'll also do... We'll mix a new colour. I'm going to... Oh, you can mix... I'm going to do that for you now.
Someone asked about that earlier on,
They did, yeah. And so I've got... Oh, that's so good. Right, so I've started off with a small amount, but that's... I think start off with small because you've seen how easy it is to make your colours. Very, very easy. I'm going to pipette some more water into this one here. Let's go with this one. Okay. And then the blue that we've just used, which was sapphire, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's put some sapphire in there because that's beside that, so it's not going to be a problem.
Oh, look at it.
Tiny bit of sapphire in there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a bit of zircon in.
Okay.
Which is the yellow. And we'll see what happens.
Should get like a little greeny colour.
Okay, so let's pop that in there. It's exciting, isn't it?
Can you hear like the giggles from the gallery?
I heard little giggles, yeah. And then let's mix it.
Ooh.
Oh, and all of the glitters into... Oh, my word, it's like a galaxy. Oh, Lord above, have mercy. Oh, that mercy me is incredible. Look at the new... And when I push it, can you see it? Oh, it interferes and changes in front of your eyes. And then you've got that beautiful colour.
Oh,
a different colour entirely. And then if I do it on the black, I'm going to need to dry it.
You need this mixing mat, don't you?
You do. You need the mixing mat. All of the colours are interfering in there. Wait till I dry it. I'll get my heat gun. Let's hope James plugged that in. No, he didn't. Okay, have 2 seconds, people, while I just plug this in. Sorry.
Just whilst we're plugging in over there, let's say hello to Kirsty D. Says, as a crystal therapist, I'm loving the names. Yeah, I mean, they're new ones. I mean, appetite. I mean, I've heard of appetite as in I've got a big appetite, but I've not heard of appetite. And I have not heard of...
platform.
Oh, platform. Serendite. Maybe you could fill us in on all the different names and what they mean, Kirsty D. Would love that. I have this mat, says Sandy Cockerfer, and it is fantastic for all mixed media. It's in stock. Grab it whilst you can. It's in the sale. More questions, please. More requests. What do you want to see? Because otherwise, Leann's just going to do her own thing. But we'd rather do things that you want to see. If we can do it, we will do it. And don't forget, we've got all of those creative kits too. We've hand-picked a selection for you that you can use alongside your illusion powders. And we will delve into those as well on the show later on as well if we need to. Let's have a look at this.
So you've got the green one, and then the behind, when it's interfered, it's made like a purple. On the black side, I made a purpley blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so, so good.
Beautiful.
So lovely. Right, so once you've mixed them, you're just going to brush them on. Couldn't be easier. So take a big brush, and if I haven't mixed enough, we can do some more in a second. Pick it up with your water. Hang on. Go overhead again.
Oh, get out. That's amazing.
Look at that. When the light catches it, how incredible is that?
I mean, oh. Here we go. I think, are we going to look at the other? Look at that.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's what the illusion powders are doing for you. And it's turquoise. I almost need a piece of white card to show you at the same time. It's turquoise. I'm going to need more. It's turquoise here. I'm going to do more. I need more. Bear with me, guys. I need more. More water. A little bit more powder. I think that was appetite, wasn't it? And I need more because I'm not doing one project. I'm doing two at a time, so I can show you what it's like. There we go. Tiny bit of powder in there. And mixy. Because I want to show you the difference on the two colours. So this is on the black one that I'm doing. You've seen how that went green. Didn't you? That looks fabulous. You can see that there. But then if we look on here, see how it's like a turquoise blue? And look how much it's... Can you see the shimmer? No, I'll pick it up for you. I need to dry it.
On the back. Can you ask Jan mix these with clear embossing powder and heat set them?
Yes.
Appetite is a mineral, says Journelle. Clarice says, this is exciting. Mesmerising, says Trudy as well. There's lots of excited viewers. US friends, as I say, apologies. We will get these to you very, very soon indeed. UK friends, buy now, because these are going to go, I think. Oh, yeah, you can see that shimmer now. Oh, my word.
And you see that's like a turquoise shimmer.
Yeah.
But when I use it on the black cardstock, it interferes to a greeny gold shimmer, like a jade shimmer. How fabulous is that? It's gorgeous, isn't it? So to make this background, we are simply just painting the colours across the background and watching them pool with the water. And then if you really need to clean your brush, you can.
Okay.
And then we just pick up another colour. Let's go with this one.
Just to keep you updated, I'm just going to let you know we've got less than 90 of these now in the UK. The showstopper option, that's the best value if you want them all.
If you've got a little bit of the powder left behind and the water's gone, as I've got here, pop some water in.
Yeah. I can pick it up.
Mix it and pick it up.
Yeah.
Don't waste it. Oh, my word, this is just so good. Oh. Wait till you see. I know all you can see is black there at the minute, but I'm going to
it's so funny because you look at that and think, oh, it doesn't look like much, but then when you pick it up and let it hit the light,
this is incredible.
When the magic happens.
This might be my new favourite thing to do ever. Wait till I pick it up and show you. You got wait, just wait.
Just you wait and see, everybody.
1 second. Oh, stop. Colours are incredible. I'm just going to clean up onto here so you can see the colours. And this is just a very, obviously, organic, I'm just not wasting anything.
No.
Background. But you'll see how fully shimmery it is, and then that's great to die cut sentiments from, or all sorts you can do with that. And I've just mixed all the colours together. I haven't been careful. Let's dry this.
Oh, you can begin to see it already, can't you? That is coming together beautifully. Don't delay if you want to get these, honestly. It's very busy. Lots of people watching on YouTube, lots of people watching on Facebook as well. What an opportunity to grab the first launch of the year, and what a launch this is. Ben and Leanne says, Ruth, I've decorated some glass as a tea light holder. I used a CC glitter paste and I'm still amused the glass I used was the container for my brother's individual small tiramisu. You get lots of things like that in glass containers now, don't you? So you can keep those and then do exactly this with the illusion powders, you know, create some beautiful little candle holders or, you know, as we've said, little pots to put your jewellery and things like that. Keep those bits and pieces for definite. Oh, get out of town,
Not fully dry, but look at the colour.
Oh, wow.
It's absolutely incredible. The colours, the interference, it's stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, I've just whacked loads of colours on there to show you how to do that. You can be a lot more controlled at home and do them in lovely straight lines. And that's what you're going to get. But it's exactly the same technique. I've just splodged colour.
Yeah.
And this is in straight lines, the colour. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? To build that background. And then on the white card, you'll get a much more subtle result, but you'll still get all of the shimmer and illusion. It's definitely the most shimmer you've ever seen.
I say, even producer Johnny is genuinely excited for this, the most shimmer. And Grandfather Craft is just saying he's seen a lot of shimmer in his time, and he says that's the most shimmer he's ever seen. You really need to stop, says Alison, coming up with all this wonderful stuff. Otherwise, I'll be bankrupt by February. The thing is, it's a great price though, isn't it? $31.20.
It's not expensive.
And you're getting your 8 different colours, aren't you? Across the rose tint and the aqua.
Yes,
so
and the fact about that is, though, Ben, as well, it's $31.20, and then it just is whatever you put it with. So it's $31.20, and you can use it on glass, on ceramic, on wood, on card, on photopolymer earrings, on polymer clay earrings. You can use it on ceramic, on pottery, in resin, in powdered resin, in embossing powder, with your shimmer pastes, with your texture pastes, with your gesso, with your watercolour paints, with your ink pads, with your glossy highlights. There isn't another medium that you can't use these with water. And so actually for the £31.20 that you're spending, it then opens up all of those other techniques and all of those other mediums to you, because it works with them all. And that, I think, that's when I think it's worth investing in something like this. When it doesn't do one thing, it does 50 things.
will these become a core line, is a few people have asked.
I think you can guarantee it.
Okay. Shirley Nugent says, these, if you cut flowers out of the card, they would look amazing. Yes, get your flower dies out, they would look incredible. Oh, Nicole Brother Rick Rack is in. She says, hi Leann and Ben and everyone, I'm late to the party. Was it Nicole who did the swatch?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole.
And every sample I'm showing you.
Nicole, thank you. Everybody loved the swatch, and so if you could make 500 more of them, that'd be great, so we could send those out to everybody who purchases the illusion Brothers. We probably need them tomorrow, that'd be okay. Nicole is brilliant, to be fair, isn't she? She's absolutely one of the very best, so thank you, Nicole. Right, up to speed on the comments, up to speed on the questions. A lot of people are buying the resin, which is great news, and a lot of people also are buying the decoupage glass and porcelain. So this is what you are going to be using if you want to, like people are saying, keep your tiramisu pots and decorate those glass pots with the...
Oh, 100%. Shall I do that next for you?
Shall I bring it over?
Yeah, bring it over. I'll do it next. That's no problem. I don't mind. If everybody's loving to do that and you're buying that before it sells out, let me show you how that works. And then I had a glass. Yes, it is. There it is. I've got a big glass, so I won't do the whole glass. No. But you'll see. Just before I do the big glass, what have I done with my glasses? There
are they in your head?
I could illusion powder my glasses.
Yeah.
Bet Helen would do that.
You can illusion powder mine if you want.
Are they not old?
No, they're just £1 ones.
So I could paint them with a glossy accent and illusion powder them.
Can you?
Oh, absolutely.
These are £1 ones. So...
well, we can have a go at anything. I mean, I wouldn't do the lens.
I'd be like Elton.
They're not going to be very useful then if I do the lens, are they? Right, let's get this going. Elton John, it will be. It will be.
Oh dear.
Now, on this little image here, you've seen we've got the beautiful background, which you love. And then on her glasses and on her flowers and little decorations on her bag, her belt, her necklace, they've all been illusion powdered, okay? So I'm just going to get my little glue pen going.
Nicole says she's still sparkling from making that one booklet.
I bet she is.
And Kirsty says, Ben, blue apatite is used to heal the heart and emotion. It is linked to the throat chakra and enhances communication, especially public speaking. Maybe I should get an apatite crystal then. Maybe that's one I should. What are you supposed to do with like crystals and that? Do you keep them on your? I genuinely don't know about all of this. Do you keep it on your person, or do you hang it on a necklace or something, or what do you do with it? Kirsty, you'll have to let me know. I'm genuinely interested as to what you're supposed to do with your crystals, or do you just, I don't know, keep them in your pocket or what? Does anyone know? No, nobody knows.
Do you know, I'm just going to get straight on with the glass for you.
Yeah, so a lot of people buying that
because it's a bit boring watching me do this. So I'll tell you. Okay. With your glue pen, you know, the little blue glue pens, just trace around, let the glue go from blue to clear. Once it's clear, put your powder on, brush it off. So I can show you that later. But do you know what? Seeing as you're all buying this and loving the idea of it, let's get straight to it. Where are we getting this from?
Is it creative, I think?
Is it? Amazing. Who knew? Yeah. Right, so what colour would you like your glass? Pick a colour, any colour.
Pick a colour, any colour.
Do you want me to do several colours?
Well, yeah, maybe. I'm sort of quite drawn to the aqua shimmers, to be fair. I like the aquas. I do like the apatite and the sapphire. I know we've just done those. Oh, the perido's nice. Oh, and I like them all.
You like them all?
Maybe definitely the peridot. Peridot?
Peridot.
I love the sapphire as well.
Right, peridot or sapphire? Let's choose. I will allow you to have sapphire.
Oh, thank you.
But you know what? I'm also going to allow you to have a little bit of peridot as well.
Thank you.
But do you not think apatite's better?
Well, just because you no.
Well, I like all good colours. What you think?
Have apatite, because Kirsty D says that's the stone for, what was it? Public speaking and communication. So that's good for me. Apatite. Okay.
So I'm just going to decant a little bit of this. I might need a...
Oh yeah, I do like the apatite actually.
I might need one of my spatulas. Have I got a spatula? Yes. I actually got something at hand that I need, which is marvellous.
It's a miracle.
In a craft studio.
It's a miracle.
So let's pop this out. Okay. This is why I think if you haven't got this mat, get the mat. I'm going to get the other spatula. And this is why we sell them in packs of more than one. Because there's bits stuck on there and I don't want it to be stuck on there, so I can spatula it off my spoon. See that there? So let's do a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So that's that one. And this isn't going to be enough to fill the whole glass, but you're going to get the idea. And then actually, if I do this now, that's good, because if not now, if not by the end of this show, but certainly by the time we come back later, this will have dried and gone clear and you'll see the full effect. Okay. Because this is cloudy at the minute, but it's going to dry clear. Does that make sense? Right, so let's put them in there. So put them in my water pot so that they... Right, so we're having apatite.
That's what
correct?
You said. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I didn't choose that, but it's fine.
Oh, it's so good. Right, a couple of little, hardly any.
That looks like quite a lot, but it's obviously dispersed in the... Like,
yes.
Yes, whatever the word is.
Spreads. That's a good word, yeah. And then we've got the sapphire.
Okay.
That's the one you wanted, isn't it?
I can't remember now. I think I just said all of them, didn't I? In the end. Okay.
Right. It's not a lot.
No.
It does disperse. And it's lying on a big dome of stuff, so it's hardly any. Right, so now we're going to mix it. A little bit of kitchen towel. Mix, 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 mix.
Ooh, yes.
And then if you do that and you think, oh, I want a bit more shimmer and shine, actually, you can put a little bit more in.
Okay.
And I think I do. So I'm going to put a little bit more apatite in there, just a tiny bit.
And again, you could add other colours if you wanted, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Change the
absolutely.
colour up.
Use several colours if you want to. There we go. Another little sploosh of them. And if I mix the sapphire, oh, look at that. And then I think I'm going to need a little bit more of that as well. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, Amy Jones has joined us. Hello,
Hi,
Amy,
Amy.
from Apex, NC, North Carolina. I think everyone's mesmerised by the demos so far.
It is. You know, and also when you're using them at home, it's just so glorious. It really is. You will get lost in it. And I mean, Nicole's laughing there. She's saying she's still shining after doing that swatch booth. But you get lost in it. You enjoy it. The whole day will go, and you won't even realise the day's gone because you're just really enjoying what you. Oh, that's fab. That's the right amount.
I don't know if you did say, but if you haven't got this mat or you don't intend on getting it, you're just mixing it on your glass mat, I guess, are you? Is that the next
But it doesn't need to be. Also, if you haven't got the mat, onto your glass mat.
Right.
Yes. Right, okay, so there, the required amount of shiny. And then all you're going to do is take a brush, a large or small brush, and onto your glass, paint it. So we're going to pick it up, paint it on.
Oh, okay.
And then when we come back, you'll see that it will have gone from...
There we go.
There, you can see that lovely colour coming through, can't you? And just paint it all the way.
Does this take long to dry?
This decoupage medium will take, to be fully dry and usable, an hour or two.
Okay.
Now, if you like a ridiculous amount of shimmer and shine, which I do, you can also, when you've got this on here, sprinkle your powder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you'll get some really cool effects. And then let it dry. And then anything that isn't encapsulated in the medium will rub off, but everything else will be behind. And you get a really lovely effect when you do that.
If we're impatient, can we heat this or not?
I wouldn't.
Right, leave it for an hour.
Leave it to dry.
And again, sorry if you said, once we have finished this, and it is our finished project, we can...
hand wash.
Hand wash it, yeah.
So I've got, that's the, can you see up close? You can see the beautiful colour coming through. So this was the apatite, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm just going to, hope that doesn't roll. Get some apatite, and then I'm going to sprinkle some on.
Yeah, you do need the varnish. Bottom of the screen, £9 and 44p. £7 if you platinum.
So I've gone quiet there, sorry.
Mesmerised.
Right, and then when I was completely enjoying myself, let me just pick this up for you.
Oh my goodness me. That is immense.
Look how lovely that is. And when it dries, and it's see-through, and that's great because when you put your candle inside, the light just bounces off it. And then that powder that I've sprinkled on top gives you all that beautiful look there. You can see how it's interfering. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Good. Like you say, whether it's the little tea lights or the fake tea lights, having that then bouncing off all of the colours on the glass is going to look incredible.
Now,
and again, how great to make little gifts for people as well, because you can pick up things like that very inexpensively. I loved your suggestion this morning, Leann, actually, of go to like your local charity shop, for example. You know, places, if you've got like your local tip, for example, they sometimes have tip shops, don't they, where you can pick up, you know, bits and pieces like this that you can take away. I think that'd be a perfect thing to do. You know, like yesterday we were talking about the rhinestone, go to your charity shop, pick up old clothes from there, pick up these odd bits and pieces to do this technique.
Like you can get beautiful old glass.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you with this blue one, and then I'm actually going to on the same glass, which is going to end up being my practice piece rather than a usable piece, to show you how it works. I'm going to do it with tacky glue because this decoupage medium is transparent. So the finished result will be transparent. So you'll get a transparent look with just a little bit of shimmer showing through when you do it with this, and you'll see the interference from blue to purple when you do it in this way. However, if I do it with a tacky glue, because tacky glue is white, you're going to get a more opaque colour. Yeah. If you see what I mean. So I'm going to show you both.
Just a quick question, or a couple of quick questions come through, so we'll fire those at you whilst we're watching you. Lots of people are loving this demo as well. Trudy says, is there anything that the powders won't mix well with?
No.
Okay. Nicole Brother Rick says, on glass it is amazing. On those tea-light jars, I used tacky glue and did a couple of layers. So easy and a perfect finish, so you've got that option. Rosalind's wondering, she says, I've painted and dried glasses in the oven on low heat before. Could you do that with this powder?
Yes.
Margaret Screeton says, just when I said I don't need anything else, haha, now it's resin and illusion powders. I need a bigger house. It's funny how a lot of people are going for that bundle with the new powders, isn't it? The resin casting. It's going to work beautifully.
Right, so that's it done with clear, that decoupage medium, and that that's dry. I'm just going to try and read what's it saying. The lacquer for decoupage with napkin and tissue, paper on glass and porcelain. Hand wash after firing in a conventional oven at 160 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, so you're going to put that in a conventional oven at 160 degrees for 30 minutes, and then it's hand washable. Yeah. It's set. That's that, the decoupage glue that we've just had there. Now I'm going to do it with tacky.
Okay.
Because I want you to see the difference in the two. Do you know what? I'm quite pleased that, oh, that was a lot of tacky glue. Hang on, let's get me spatula and put some back, because I'm waste not, want not.
Oh yeah, it's quite a lot.
You can go back, there you go. Right, I don't like to waste, Ben. Right, so I've got a bit of tacky glue on there, I might need a bit more. I put a load in, then I took some out, now I'm putting some back in. That's better. You don't take the lid off like I did, just use it like it's designed. Right, so if we do a different colour now, if we do maybe the Serendite.
Oh yeah.
Let's do Serendite, because that's a lovely colour. So let's put some Serendite in here. Oh, this might be my favourite colour.
Hang on.
That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so mix it.
Ooh, that's a lovely colour.
There we go. And then that's going to paint onto your glass. And you'll need to do a couple of layers. But what you'll see is this is more opaque than the other one. You see that? The colour is much more opaque with the tacky glue. Yeah. And you want to do thin layers and let it dry and do a couple of layers in between. Now, because the tacky glue is opaque, you're not going to see the shimmer straight away. So you need to let that dry and then you'll see the shimmer come through. Mm-hmm. But you see, that's just as easy to paint. Now, can you notice what I am doing is one direction only.
I was about to say, brush stroke in one direction.
One straight direction, like that. So I'm going bottom to top and I'm going big long strokes. And that'll stop you getting horrid little marks. Actually, you can still, oh, hang on. You can still see some of that shimmer starting to come through. But when it dries, it will be very, very shimmery. So that's how you apply it to your different things. Yeah. Look how shimmery that is with that decoupage glue.
Oh, hang on, we're coming in to have a little bit of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
That yeah, and you'll do a couple of coats, and then sprinkle some more powder on top if you want. Yeah. And you can have them all lined up as decorative little tea light holders, just using very cheap glass from charity shops. And even when you get those beautiful, I mean, it's very trendy now, isn't it? To get all of the beautiful ones that are all shaped, blown glass, and with all the ridges and things in. It's going to stick in the ridges and look absolutely gorgeous.
Doreen's just wondering if it's possible to mix it with wood glue and then apply it to wood slices to make coasters as well, or could you just use what we've used there? Or would you need specific
put
wood
it
glue?
With wood glue. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Any glue you like. Yeah.
Good morning, Mary Pat. He's been in touch as well to say good morning, everyone from Montana. This looks like lots of lovely fun. If you do want it, it is still available, UK only. Don't forget the showstopper is all of those colours. US is coming to you. It will be with you eventually. If I show you the different colours you're going to get again, shall I lay them up for you there like that? So this is the set of colours that you've got from the Aqua shimmer. So Appetite. I've got that song in my head now. Appetite.
Oh, appetite. Do you know what that is? Appetite.
What do you mean? What is it?
It's Korean.
Yeah.
And it's a drinking game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it's South Korean, and it's a drinking game, which is why she's singing "Meet me at the appetite." Meet me at the drinking game. So they play it in their apartments and what have you.
See, I actually thought appetite. Meet me at the appetite. I thought she was just shortening it because she couldn't bother to say apartment.
No. Well, they do meet in the apartments.
But appetite, apartment.
It's appetite. It's a drinking game.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Meet me at the appetite. Appetite doesn't
Appetite.
I know the appetite.
I see.
Appetite.
Sorry.
Appetite.
Right.
Appetite. Anyway, appetite.
Anyway, as we are.
Appetite. Peridot. That one is your sapphire. And then this one is zircon. Those are the colours that you will get in your aqua shimmers. So if you just want to go for that selection of pots individually, you need to select aqua. If you just want to go for this set individually, this one is called a rose tint. So your colour here is called axonite. Then this one is amethyst. Then you have serendite. And then anorthite. So those ones are in your rose tint. If you love them all and you love the demos you've seen so far, and there are many more to come, then you want to go for the showstopper because that is everything. £31.20 UK price. Of course, these will be with you in the US eventually. But as I've said, probably the best thing to do if you're in the US and you know that you want them, mark this show down, right? So you can come back to it when we do sell them to you in the US. You've got all the hints and tips, and ask any questions as well, because now is the time. It would be great, wouldn't it, that once you get yours, you get them home, you've asked the question, you know exactly how to use them, you know exactly what you're going to do with them. So please ask now, and then we can get all of those sort of bases and questions covered. As we've talked about also, the creative kits that we've got on the show have been selected for you to be able to use and work alongside. It is this one here, isn't it? That little kit there. So we've said, you can use these with your resins. If you want to do some resin casting, there is a kit for that on the show. Candle decorations, again, you can do that. And we've got a candle decorating kit on the show. We've also got a set of candle pens for you too. And then we've got these little modelling kits. So there's one with a little one with a robot, but this one is your little little fairies and little fairy creatures in here as well, which is super cute. So once again, you get everything that you need in there to be able to do that. If I flip that around, you've got all of the different colours of your clay in here. You've got all of your tools. You've got some gems in there. You've got your moulds also, and what's really nice, and it was always the case with Creative, is that you've got a little QR code just here, off screen, doesn't matter, you don't need to see it, and then you can click on that, and that will take you to the Creative site. So it will give you kind of step-by-step instructions and guides and ideas and ways to be able to use these kits. So once again, you're not kind of left alone as far as the kits are concerned, but you know now that you can mix in your illusion powders with your modelling clay, with your resin casting, with your candle decorating as well. I kind of think that it's going to look amazing mixed in with wax, creating your own candles, maybe even creating your own candle holder with a glass there, and then making your candles to pop inside and having beautiful on the outside and then having it in the candle. I mean, the possibilities here truly are huge. Thank you to you know what you could do with a regular, I've just had a thought. Yeah. You know, with your regular candles, just like a large pillar wax candle that you buy pretty inexpensively, if you, on a piece of parchment paper, did a little bit of something like a little bit of stick and spray, tiny bit, and then sprinkled powder on, and put that around your candle and heat it with your heat gun so that it melts into the wax, you're going to get all that shimmer on the outside of your candle. All the ideas, isn't it?
I've still got my earrings in. I quite like these.
They are
Might
quite
have to
nice.
take them home.
They tell you what, they really
shimmer.
pop and pizzazz and pow wow from this side of the studio. They look amazing. They do go with your top really nicely as well.
They do, don't they?
Same colours.
I think I have to keep these.
Can you, asks Mary Beth, save the colours on the mat? And how would you reactivate them? Could you do that?
Right. That is going to be where I say to you, it's not so easy to save them on the mat. If you've just got the powder, so they're not a watercolour medium to reactivate, Mary. So I'm going to say use the amount you need and then use whatever's left up on some background or something for it to die cut for another day, because getting it back off the mat into the pot isn't going to be easy. And because you're mixing it with other mediums when they're on the mat, like a water, a glue, a resin, the decoupage, you're not going to want to get that back in the pot, and you're not going to be able to separate the powder from it. So use this, that's why we've got the pepper pot top on it. Use the smallest amount you need and then use that up on other projects so you don't waste it.
Well done also to Jeanette McPake, who says, hi all, I've just ordered my showstopper. If you have just arrived, thank you for being here. Lots of people watching today, actually, and lots of people watching for extended periods, which is really nice. If you are, obviously, we love having all our regulars in. If you're fairly new to us, feel free to give us a little shout, a little hello. We'd love to know if you're watching for the first time today, or maybe you've sort of been lurking in the shadows and you've not popped up and said hi. Please do, because we'd love to know who's watching, particularly if you picked this, this brand new launch up today. We would love to know if you're one of those many people that has done that. But if you have just joined us, you might not know we have got a brand new launch. It is the Illusion Powder Showstopper 3120, UK only initially. This will be available to the US, so don't worry, we'll let you know when that does become available, but UK only today, and lots of people have shopped. I think we've got about 80 chances left to buy on this now. But let's kind of just recap and show you the different colours. And for people who have just joined again, Leanne, just re-explain if we can how we're going to be using and where we're going to be using our Illusion powders.
So you're going to be using them every time you craft. These are the aqua colours that we've got for you here. You're going to use them in watercolouring, you're going to use them for embellishing with your glues, you're going to mix them with different mediums and paint them onto die cuts, onto wood, onto glass. There are so many different ways you're going to be able to use these, just as a regular beautiful powder in the background. And what I will do now is show you how to create beautiful backgrounds with them, and then I'll do that embossing folder technique. If you're a paper crafter and you want to know how to use them, then we'll do that. But if I just take that colour swatch there and then show you this example, which is a beautiful bookmark using all of those colours on there, with that lovely background, and then the sentiment, the die cut word book, has also been painted with those illusion powders. Look how beautiful that is. It really is gorgeous. So you're going to use them whenever you're paper crafting or whenever you're using mixed media. I've got them here painted onto polymer clay before they were baked in the oven as earrings. How fabulous. I mean, I'm really enjoying, hang on, checking myself out.
You wear them well.
I don't normally wear big earrings.
No, I like them. And I think, and again, because you're lit really nicely from this side of the studio, they work an absolute treat with your top. Honestly, they look so. It's almost like they should be a pair together.
And it wasn't planned.
There we go.
Look, there we are.
I feel like I'm back on another shopping channel now. Where we
how
used to sell
fabulous
jewelry.
is that?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh yes.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That weigh your ear down? I've never worn earrings.
No, not at all. It's so light.
No, feel like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. I was a bit worried about that. They're so light. So actually, polymer clay earrings are the way forward, because if that was a bought earring, you would be a bit Pat Butcher, wouldn't you? But this is lovely. Lovely, lovely. I'm really enjoying them. Right, so the other colours we've got for you are here.
So this first pack, is this the...
The other one was amethyst. This is rose tint.
So this is the, what's it called?
Rose tint.
Yeah, rose tint.
And then we've got those four beautiful colours in there. And you can see the difference between the white and the black card, those that have colour shifting capability. You can see the colour shift, those two bottom ones, amethyst and serendite. Anorite a little bit, axonite not so much, but you've got that copper and that yellow, so you can see where they do, and that's where we get that illusion from. And that incredible sparkle and shine. And then if I bring this example in, this is used in the rose tint collection. And how beautiful is that? Absolutely. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Incredible.
So you can see it just really is lovely through a stencil with your watermarking pad, and then the sentiment also been done with your illusion powders. It's fabulous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely fabulous. So the colours are incredible. Now, I've got a little example here to show you. Do you want the swatch book again, or do you want me to crack on with the demo? Right, so this is a beautiful little card.
Huh.
And you can see we've got bits of illusion and shimmer everywhere on that. It looks incredible, doesn't it? Right, so I thought we should look at how to do that, which is pretty easy. So the first thing to do is stamp the butterfly. So this butterfly, I'm hoping you can see the... Can I do it close up, Jamie? There. Can you see the flash of colour? There.
Wow.
There you go. So the stamped line all over the butterfly has the flash of colour. Oh, there. That's the sweet spot. You can see that there. So to show you how to do that so that you can watercolour then over the top of that butterfly if you want to. What you're going to do is just take a piece of card. So that can be your watercolour card, or it can be white smooth card, whatever you prefer. And you're going to use a black opaque ink. Okay. Now the colour we've used there on this one is peridot. So there's the peridot powder. Right, so we've got our opaque pigment ink. He just inked up a rocker block there. There's my butterfly. Ink that up.
Rhonda, I think we're looking for some shaving foam to try and see if we can use it with shaving foam, but we just don't know if we've got any in the studio. So if we can, if we're quick enough, we might be able to pop to the shop next door and get some. But maybe if not, we could try it tonight, potentially, to see if it works.
So then we're going to stamp the butterfly. There we go. So stamp that. I had a lump under there, so it doesn't matter. You're getting the idea. And you need your brush that you got with the pearl powders.
Yeah, fan brush.
Get that. Have we got that in stock as well as the mat?
We did have.
We
yeah,
have.
It is.
And then just sprinkle a little bit across. You don't want too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just use your fan brush.
US, I've got the fan brush. It's not available in the UK, so you can get it in preparation before you get your illusion powders.
It is now there. Now, so I'm going to pick this up and show you. Now, can you see what I'm doing here now? I'm collecting the powder that I haven't used. You can brush it back over just till it's all done, and then I'm bringing this all into a little pile so that I'm not going to waste it. Ooh, back onto the card. And then if you've got another stamped image, you could just brush that onto there. But if you haven't got another stamped image and you want to put it away, you can remove the top. My nails don't work. Might have to get you over, Ben. Johnny's saying be careful with the craft knife, Leann. There we go, I've done it.
Done it.
Oh.
Huh. That was a success.
Oh, but I'm showing you how you can put it away, so we're okay. So then brush
Sweep
that
it back into the pile.
Yeah, brush that into a pile.
Yeah.
Get your fan brush.
Good fan brush demonstration there.
Get that into a pile. There we go. And then pick that up.
3.
Back into your pot. And you'll have a little bit left over, but it's minuscule amount, so you can get that back in. And then you can just sweep that clean. Okay?
Perfect.
And if I show you the shimmer on that now, look at that. How incredible is that, just with a black ink pad?
Yeah.
It's incredible, isn't it? Now, this is where the cheap hairspray comes in.
Aha.
Because before you watercolour this, you need to seal it. Really important. And sealing is nowhere near as difficult as it seems. Don't use your expensive weatherproof curls. Buy a cheap jar.
Yeah.
And then it's a bit like a misty waft.
Waft.
The end.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Done.
So you don't need a lot at all. And then you let that dry before you paint it. And then when you paint it, you can see there, you've still got the flash in the line. You've still got the flash in the stamped line. There you go, you can see that on the black. And then you've got all of that lovely colour, watercolour, which works with it. And it gives that gorgeous, gorgeous iridescence. So that's how you do the butterfly when you stamp and put the powder over the top. Then what I'm going to do is just very quickly show you how to use a similar technique and do the background. So let me just clean this up a second.
We've got a few questions.
Go for it.
Catherine wonders whether you could add the powders to wax melts.
Yes.
Sarah says, if the powders were mixed into a paper pulp for making handmade cards, would it show?
Yes.
And Alison says, Leanne, I have a large round mop brush rather than a fan brush. It's a bit like a makeup brush. Do you think that would be okay to use instead?
Yes.
Yeah, I can just imagine Terry with the buttons days like that. Ba-ba! Ba-ba! So much fun when Leanne's in. Why use 5 minutes of spiel when you can just go yes or no? That's where Leanne, because, you know, we just move on. That's where Leanne's brilliant. Yes? No. Maybe. Hi to Turk fan who's joined us. Jeanette's with us as well. Rhonda, lovely to have you. Trudy says, I think these would look fabulous. Oh, stenciled on a mirror.
Yes.
That would look incredible.
Yes, it would. My leaf's gone missing. Somebody found me a leaf stamp.
What's gone missing? They said the one with the bauble.
The packet with the bauble.
Yes, a mirror.
Oh.
Would look great.
Oh, that is weird. That is very lucky you found that,
what have you got?
Yeah, it came out with the pearl powders. That's why we're using it. And in this set, we've got a bauble, a pumpkin, a spider web, a skull, and a leaf.
A skull?
Yeah. I don't know what we were thinking when we did that, but anyway. Gorgeous. Right, thank you, Jamie. Right, so what I've got here then is a water reactive, Harmony water reactive background. This could be an aqua marker background, a colour bloom background, it can be a duetting background, whatever you want. Okay. Whatever the background is you want to do, you can make that. Then you're going to use your watermark ink pad. Yeah. You're going to ink up with your watermark whatever the image is you want to have as part of the background. This is that lovely leaf, and then you're just going to stamp that randomly. Jamie's just asking, will the watermark dry or can you leave it? It's got a longer open time, so you should be able to stamp the whole background.
He's talking to you, he's not talking to me.
Rude.
Rude.
There we go. We'll do another one. I'll not do the whole thing because I want to show you lots of different techniques and lots of different ways of using them rather than finish one entire thing. I think that's the best thing when we do a new launch like this, for you to be able to get all the ideas. Right, so that'll do for now. So I've stamped that a few times, and then I'm going to take the peridot again, because that was the colour for the butterfly below. Sprinkle a little bit on. You don't need a lot, because you can always put some more on. And then just swoosh it. Can you see that come alive?
Oh, yeah.
Look.
It's like a magic picture.
And you see I'm just moving that around all of the different, with my brush, with all of the different images. And it's picking up, it's sticking to the watermark. And actually, I've used up the entire amount of powder that I put down there. There's none left to put back in my pot, which is good. That's frugal, isn't it?
It is.
But you've seen how tiny, tiny, tiny amount I used, and just by using my lovely little dusty brush there, how I was able to move that round. And then I'm going to pick this up and show it to you.
Oh, yes.
You see how
my goodness,
how fabulous they are. Now this is just for regular paper crafting. We're all going to be doing this. It's gorgeous and it's great to paint the glass and do all the other things and the candles and everything else we're talking about. But if we're a paper crafter, how brilliant is it to be able to do that? And then when you die cut that down, that's all I've done. the butterfly in that way, and then the background. I'm saying, Nicole did this. That's all we've done. Nicole, when she made this card together, is just do it in that way, and it looks absolutely incredible, doesn't it?
It is sensational. It really is. I think whether you are going for one or both of these today, you're not leaving the show, are you not, without picking up some of these, because they are incredible. Definitely saving the show, says Doreen. US friends, save the show, as I've said, and then come back. And once it is available to you, then of course you'll be able to come back and re-watch the show. Hi to Caroline, says I slept in so late. The powders look to be a fun addition to all of the library of colouring. And Laurel Enos says, this is one of the things that I love the most about Crafters Companion, when Leann does experiments live on TV. Thank you for trying out all the different requests and techniques. That's what we're here for. Here's our trumpet. Just blown it. That's what we do. Nobody else does it. Nobody else does it like we do it. So tell your crafty friends. We can interact with you live. So you can ask questions to the best in the business and get them answered. And we're very happy, as you've seen, this show has been a case in point. You know, you go, oh, can you show me this? Yeah, all right, we'll do that. You know, can you show me that? Yeah, we'll do that. There are points, obviously, you know, sometimes you'll go, can we show us, and we can't do it for whatever reason, might not have the item, or, you know, for whatever reason, might not, but we'll always try. We will always try and do the requests. We will always try and answer questions for you. So that's why you need to keep coming back. Buy the products, get the launches like we're bringing you today, and then you can come back, watch the shows. These, of course, will be on again. I know we'll be featuring these tonight on our shimmer spray and powder special masterclass. But then, you know, these will perhaps be on again next week, and we'll have, you know, maybe one of the Debbies having a play with these, maybe Sheila having a play with these, and then you'll get lots of different takes and ideas from everybody, so that then you'll go away with even more ways to use these and even more inspiration. Doreen says, I'm definitely saving this show. And Alison Mason says, that is incredible. So many superlatives coming in about these, and I think that's why so many of you are jumping in to grab them. Hilary is in. Can I ask, are these the same as pearl powders?
No. The pearl powders are a very a fine ground mica, naturally occurring, which is mixed with a bonding solution, and that means when you spritz it with water, it bonds it to your card. Notice I've been saying get some cheap hairspray and fix it. So the illusion powders are more of a microfine glitter than they are with a mica in there, but with that interference. So no, they're not the same. It's a very different result. The pearl powders give you a very flat Centura pearl, one-coloured, one-dimensional shimmer, which is beautiful. The illusion powders give you more of a intense colour interference, sparkle and shine.
Thank you. And Rosalind says, does the one Leann just did with the watermark need to be sealed, or will it air dry?
You would always with the hairspray.
Right. I've just ordered mine, says Jean Marie Penny. They are gorgeous. Well done, everyone. Do let me know in the comments if you have jumped in and grabbed these today. Our first launch of the year, and what a launch it is as well. Lots more launches, of course, to come across 2026. Something which we did at the start of the show, which you may have missed, so we're going to recap and show you again. There is a brilliant swatch booklet here, which our Nicole Brother Rick Rack put together. And this is a great way, I think, to show you in sort of 5 or 10 minutes all of the different things that you can do, Leann, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. So what we've got here, it gives you an idea of all the different techniques you're going to be able to try at home. More techniques here than we could ever do in a launch show for you. So it's great to be able to do that. This is just mixed with water and flicked all over a background. The end.
The end.
This is exactly what we've just done.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very similar. Stamping. This is what we've just done with the butterfly.
Right.
Stamping with a black opaque ink and then dusting your powder over the top. This is mixing the powders with water and then dabbing your stamps. So these are the watercolour stamps if you got them. You know, the watercolour stamps that were all nested. Then dipping your stamp in and then just stamping it after it's been mixed with water onto an inked background. This is our gilding flake glue.
Yep.
And that is just swirled, allowed to go from blue to tacky, and then the powder brushed over the top. I can show you that if you like.
Oh, yeah, I'd be glad.
This one I'm going to show you next.
Yes.
Because we've been asked for that a couple of times, haven't we? The letterpress effect.
Letterpress, yeah.
That's using the embossing folder from the Gilded Age with the watermark ink pad and your powders. You can use several colour powders if you want, you don't have to use one. This is on acetate, mixed with tacky glue and then just daubed through a stencil onto acetate. And you can see that beautiful shimmer and shine in there. That's what we first started with, just dragging a background with water, just painting a background. This is the watercolour inks with the powders mixed in onto the glass mat or a piece of acetate, and then just dip your card in, pick it up, let it dry naturally, and you'll get all of those lumps of illusion powder shining through the beautiful intense ink. Here we've got the watermark ink pad through a stencil, which is also that.
Oh yeah.
So you can see that there. Yeah, I can show you that at 5 o'clock. This is again watermark ink pad. So this is actually gilding glue, beg your pardon. Gilding glue through a stencil with a dauber and then powder. This is on a glass mat mixed into the iridescent paste that we launched in birthday. Mix your powders through, put it through a stencil. This is drops of liquid watercolour onto the glass mat, mix in the powders, then pick it up onto your card, and you'll just get very sort of lovely, like a marbled effect. And then a clear embossing powder mixed with the powders, and then just heat embossed in the normal way. This is texture paste, gel medium mixed in with the powders through a stencil. This is a white texture paste mixed with the powders through a stencil. Two different versions. You've got one with a watermark pad in the back for the green, and then you've got the harlequin over the top with the texture.
Yes.
You can see how I love that effect. The two different techniques layered up on top of each other. It looks really good. This is just doodling with your...
I love it.
Glue pen.
Yeah. Cheer up.
And then powders over the top. This is your tacky glue mixed with the illusion powders and then just spread onto acetate. See how lovely that looks. This is our liquid watercolours with some of the paint, with some of the illusion powders mixed in to give you that lovely sparkly watercolour effect.
Yeah.
This is, we'll do this, red liner tape with powders over the top. Then we've got here a die cut sentiment painted with tacky glue and then powders sprinkled and brushed over the top with the brush. Then we've got our powders mixed with water and then just with a wet brush dabbed all over watercolour card to create a watercolour effect background. This is our watercolour palette, 48 watercolour palette, mixed with the powders to get that lovely shimmer and shine in there. This is drawing a design with our glossy highlights. And then, I don't know why that's not showing up on the, it's annoying me. Because here, it's off the chart, shiny
saw that earlier.
and interfering. And it's so incredible, and it will not show on the telly. And I have to tell you, in person, it's the shiniest, most glimmery thing you've ever seen in your life. This is just the powders mixed into a white gesso and spread over, so you get a more subtle illusion. Then we've got here the Gildan Flake glue over the top of just a wooden embellishment, and then the powders over to make a beautiful thing. Here, tacky glue over the top of plastic embellishments and then powder sprinkled on top. Here we've got powder mixed into epoxy resin and moulded. And there's my earring. Photopolymer clay, polymer clay, I'm saying photopolymers, it's not, polymer clay, which has been cut and textured and then the powder brushed on it, then baked, and then you can wear them in your ears. Yeah. So that's just a starter for 10 of what you can do. You can use them with the wax, you can use them with the decoupage glue, you can use them on a candle, you can use them on ceramic, you can use them in epoxy resin moulding, you can use them in powdered resin moulding, you can use them with your air dry clay if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
They will just keep on giving for whatever you want to do in your craft if you wanted to have that sparkle and shine.
I want to make a technique swatch like these, says Mary Pat. It would make it a lot easier to recall the beautiful techniques. Save the show as well. You know, we're going to be showing you more later on as well. So at 5 o'clock tonight, we've got a shimmer spray and powder show. It's a masterclass. So again, it's over to you as to what you want to see. But I know we've got loads of goodies on there. you know, including the brand new launch. We've also got your colour creations powders, yeah, shimmer sprays. We've got your liquid watercolours, tins of the spray varnish as well on the show for our UK viewers. And if you want things like your red liner tape, you know, your glue pens, which you've been using, glossy highlights, if you shop the day, all of those are there as well. So you can add those to your basket alongside your brand new launch. Gail Moore has just checked in from Maryland. Annika Flagg has joined us. And loads of people saying they want the swatch book. Trudy says, I need that swatch book. Couple of questions. Rhonda says, if you are quick, could you mix it with your hot glue gun?
Quick.
Very quick. So many uses, says Annika. I love this. And Amy Jones says, can you mix it with water and put it in a spray bottle?
Let's try. The particles might be a bit big.
Right.
Ooh, that's a good challenge. I don't want to say why not.
Have we got a spare spray bottle?
I've got a spritzer bottle. Yeah, I've got one here. I'll put some in.
Okay. Would be a good one for the innovation. Have we got any innovation station shows coming up? Is there one coming up soon? Is there? We'll have to get some experiments in for Professor Craft.
Right, let's do this. Right. I like that question.
Oh. Is that your favourite question of the day?
One of.
What are? It was whether or not you could mix. Oh, who's it from? Amy Jones. Well done, Amy.
We're trying it, Amy. We're trying it, Amy. We're trying it, Amy, right now. Let's do sapphire.
Could do that little funnel to drop it in, couldn't you, from the care kit? I feel like Leann's very careful. I feel like she'll be able to do it. Steady hand.
It's just like I can get my fingernail under it. So I've got my daft nails on. There you go. Right. So we're going to use our spatulas. Just make sure it's nice and dry.
By the way, just whilst you're popping that in with your spatulas, Nicole Brother Rick Rack saves the day. She says, I took quick pictures of the swatch book. I can post those in the I'm a Crafter's Companion page if anyone wants them.
Yes, please, Nicole.
Nicole, you know what to do. Go forth and post. That is a brilliant idea. Thank you.
So I'm using the spatulas. You see, I picked up a little bit, and then I'm doing Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Mixing it in there.
Mm.
And then I'll dry that. Right. Let's get that lid back on there quick.
Is your gut feeling this is going to work then?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I think so. I love trying things live that we've not tried.
Don't get this anywhere else.
Right, there we go. Well, we'll all find out together.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Piece of watercolour card. Sapphire mixed with water in a Spectrum Noir spritzer bottle. Give it a shake and spritz. Yes, it works.
Yay!
Look at that.
Wow, that looks great.
That looks superb. I'm going to do it on a piece of black card as well. And we'll compare the two.
Yes.
If you leave it to dry naturally, you won't move your water and your colour around like I am. But if you don't mind, then use your heat tool. Got a piece of black card here. Oh, it actually looks really lovely. That would be really nice over the top. You know, I did that watercolour background and then I stamped the leaves on it.
Oh, yeah.
This would be really nice as a final little spritz of a colour over the background, over a water reactive background. On white card like this, obviously it's going to look nice, but it's going to be more subtle. I think if you ink a background, like your water reactive one, I'm going to do it on this one actually, that I half did. Right, so, can you see the shine?
Oh, yes.
So the answer is yes.
And then on...
Right, and so if you do it on black card, good shake. I'll just do a little bit, I've just done my hand.
Hillary's purchased. Well done, Hillary. I'm just going to check, see how many we've got left.
Oh, that's lovely. Look at this.
Oh, I like that even more. Yeah.
How lovely is that?
Mm.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And then, you know, the little background I've just stamped with the leaves is an extra little something. Over the top of a watercoloured background.
Yeah.
What you call them? Harmony Water Reactive.
We have less than 70 of these to go around now. Only launched today. I've got a couple more questions as well, which will last in just a second.
Right. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got the shimmer of the leaf and then you've got the shimmer of the spritz coming through on the Harmony Water Reactive background. You've got the beautiful, subtle shimmer on the black card and you've got that on your white card. Every single one shimmering. Beautiful. Yes, is the answer to that question.
Jennifer says, hey, I'm just jumping on. Ben, did you get the pictures of all my demo machines? I did not. We'll get Johnny to check in the emails. Jennifer Bruns. BM says, I may have missed this, but can you mix in a pot of water and use a paintbrush to flick spots onto paper?
I wouldn't mix it into a pot of water because you'll use too much water and then your powder will dilute too much. Mix it as I did at the beginning. Rewind to the beginning of the show if you've just joined, and you're going to put a little bit of water on your glass mat, in a little well, on your silicone mat, on a little saucer, like a pipette full, and then put some powder in and then you can. And actually that was the first technique in this swatch book, and I can show you how to do that. If I don't get time now, I can show you in 5 o'clock how to do this if you'd like.
We haven't got that picture, Jennifer. I don't know if you can resend. We haven't got it for some reason. And Penny Boys Mansell says, hi Ben and Leanne, hello. I'm watching a little bit behind, so sorry if this question has been asked. When I make my candles, can these powders be added to the melted wax? And when then set, can they be safely burnt?
Yes. Yes.
Loving the show, thank you, you say. Stunning, says Jane Quigley. And Hilary says, I'm going to use them with watermark pads and silhouette stamps. We've got about 15 minutes left then, so is it the letterpress next?
Letterpress next. Now, I'm just reminding myself. Right, okay, so on your folder, when you touch it, wherever the raised piece is, that's not where you're inking. You're inking on the flattest side. Okay, so that's where on the deboss side of your folder, which is the emboss side here. So deboss, the flattest side where you can't feel a ridge. Then you're going to take your watermark ink pad. I'm just going to get my Gemini MIDI out and ink it. This is with watermark. So you're going to put a goodly amount of ink all over.
How do you know when you've got enough on? Just
go with your gut. When you're looking at it, if it all looks a bit sticky and shiny, you're okay. But the thing is with this technique, if you've got little gaps where there isn't anything and spots where there is something, doesn't matter because that's what you're going for really. You're going for that organic look and feel. So just keep stamping until it all looks a bit shiny and sticky. And then put your card in. Now, because I want this to be really doubly super, I'm going to put another bit of card in just to see if I can manage to wind that through. Oh yes, because it's a 2D folder. Where's my shim?
Oh, I've got a shim over here.
Thank you.
You can have the Ben Mosby shim.
Thank you. I'll return it.
That's all right. Return to sender.
Address unknown. Return to sender. No such code. It's always zone, isn't it? I had a promise. Right. Here we go. So that is now hopefully picked up all of the watermark ink that I put on there, and then you can just choose your colours.
Okay.
Let's go with I'll do a different colour this time. One I haven't used. What have I not used? Serpentine? Serpentide?
So we've done that one.
Have we?
Yeah.
Serendite.
Serendite we've done.
Amethyst?
Zircon we've not done, have we not?
Zircon?
Amethyst, I don't
We
think
did
we've
zircon
done.
earlier.
Oh, did we?
Let's do, I'm going to do amethyst.
Okay.
This one's been done in Peridot.
Peridot.
Oh no, it might be the other one, Apatite.
Apatite.
Oh look, I'm just going with this because the longer I think about it, my ink's going to dry. So I'm just popping some sprinkles, as you can see, like that.
Yeah.
And then less is more. So then just take your brush and spread it about. And then if you need more, you can put more on. I need a little bit more. Oh, this is lovely. There we go. These brushes, worth their weight in gold.
And it's crazy to think, isn't it, that we're coming to the end of a 2-hour show and there are still so many things that we've not shown you. So that's why, if you guys want, we'll roll this over into the later show and do lots more techniques with it there as well.
Yeah.
But we do have the liquid watercolours in that show, colour creations are there, shimmer sprays. So if you've got any questions about those, feel free to fire those in. And any more requests. That's what these shows are all about. You know, us doing what you want to see, us answering the questions that you want to have answered.
Yeah. And that's been made into a card, so that's just matted and laid, as you can see there. If I pick this up and show you, do you want me to do you can see there.
Oh, incredible.
Look how lovely that is, how it catches the light, and then just the emboss comes through. And it's just subtle colour, it's lovely, and that's exactly how we did this one.
I mean...
Just done it in a different colour.
Yeah, really lovely demo there. Thank you for the letterpress demo, says Carolyn. Love the letterpress technique the most. And Jean Marie says, this show is like Innovation Station on steroids. That's Sarah's spiel, that, isn't it? Thank you so much, Leanne. Evelyn Keefer says, I want to do this with a lot of my embossing folders. Yeah, I mean, you'll be getting your embossing folders out, you'll be getting your stencils and your masks out and all these different kind of things. Breathe new life potentially into goodies that you've already got at home. If I didn't say it, Jennifer, I think I did, but I'll say it again just in case. We didn't get your picture. So if you want to resend that, studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Any more pictures as well you want to send in, we'd love to see. Maybe for tonight's show as well. Obviously, you won't be able to send in pictures of your illusion powders because you haven't got them yet. But if you've done any projects or any techniques with things like the colour creations, anything you've done with our shimmer sprays, anything you've done with our liquid watercolours, you know, maybe you've tried that shaving foam technique, we'd love to see those. So get those pictures in now, studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll make that a nice interactive show a little bit later on and show what you've been doing. But also, as I keep saying, be here to ask those questions as well, because we want to make sure that you're getting the very best out of all of your crafty goodies. We've got about 10 or 12 minutes left, so probably time to squeeze in one more quick technique.
Yeah, and then I'll show you some of these fabulous cards.
Yeah.
Because I'd love you to see some of the examples, because you'll definitely want to be doing it. I'm just cleaning this where the previous incumbent hasn't cleaned it.
Who is that?
Right, I don't know. I need a dauber.
There's loads of them. An ink dauber?
Yeah.
Aren't they down on the bottom shelf?
Oh, is this them here? Honestly.
You got them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all mucky.
Producer Johnny says we need a New Year spring clean. There's us, yeah, saying, oh, you lot at home, make sure you tidy out your craft rooms. And there's us going, oh, we can't find anything. Everything's all over the place. That's what we'll... maybe we should have like a cleaning rota over that side. Do you think? Do a show where you watch us clean our craft area. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Right, we're going with it. We're going with a filthy dauber.
Oh,
you use a clean dauber at home, please. Oh, look at that. It's totally messing up me watermarking pad.
Let's see if we've got any... Dean's on his way.
I'm
sure... Dean's back in stock, everybody, in case you didn't know. Dean's back with us. I feel like there must be a spare set somewhere, because we had them on a show recently with clean.
Right, I'm just going to go with a pad.
Okay.
So everybody doesn't have to wait. So I'm just going straight in with the teardrop end of my watermark pad and rubbing the ink through the stencil.
Yeah.
This will be better if you've got a clean dauber and you can get right in.
Yeah.
But you'll forgive me if I haven't, because I'm going with it. Okay. And what I'm looking for when I do this is I'm just looking through the stencil to the black card underneath to see if it looks wet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do those 4. And then what we'll do is pick this up. They're not fully through, but you're going to get the drift.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
right.
we'll just pick a couple of colours and we'll put them on. And because these are peacock feathers I've done, I'm just going to randomly pop a few different colours. So let's, whatever this is. I'm not even planning the colours now, I'm just picking them up. How much time have I got? Not much?
8 minutes. Ah, Dean's got you some clean daubers.
Thank you, Dean. If this doesn't work, we'll do that. That's like what I do with my hula hoops. Bring it in, show everyone.
Oh, do you still do that? So do I.
Thank you,
Why do they taste
Dean.
better when you eat them like that, eh?
They taste so much better when you put your hula hoops on your fingers.
What's your favourite flavour of hula hoops?
Beef.
Beef. Me too. I like the giant ones as well that you get, like the big hula
Yeah.
hoops. Oh, they're so tasty.
So good.
Salt and vinegar hula hoops are very nice also.
Yes, and I do like a ready salted, but beef, you can't
Beef,
go
you
past
can't
a beef
beat
hula hoop.
beef.
You can't beat a beef hula
No.
hoop. No. Right, now, look, so I've put random colours of space dust powder on there, and then all I'm going to do is brush it. That does look lovely, actually. And if you had had your dauber, you'd have a much better peacock feather than I've got. But actually, it's not bad. Let's do that. And then if I just pick this up and move it a second.
Oh my
Look at that, I'm just going to get the excess off. 1 second. So then you just use your brush, get the excess off. And then you're creating your backgrounds.
Sensational.
How lovely is that? So easy to do. So that is through a stencil with all of your different colours. And that's how we did this. But with the dauber.
Couple more questions because I want to get them all in.
Sure.
About the brush, Stephanie says, will the powders transfer from the brush to a different project if there is a residue of powder left on the brush from one project to another, but using a different colour?
Clean your brush.
Right.
So all I do is this.
I missed that. Sorry, I was looking at another question. Do it again. Right. Is there a technical term for that or no?
Brush maraca. I don't know. And now if I brush that on black card, on a clean background of black card.
Yeah.
No sparkle.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
It works. Ruth says, Ben, I've sent in my tea light make pictures. Thank you. We'll have a look, Ruth. And Mimi says, can you use illusion powders with the hot glue sticks?
So many of us. Have I got a hot glue stick? How long have I got?
6.
Let's try. If we don't do it, we'll do that at 5 o'clock.
We'll do that at 5 o'clock. What was the other thing we were going to do at 5 o'clock?
We'll do that at 5 o'clock.
There was something else we were going to do. Oh, we're going to use more of the creative kits, aren't we, potentially? Potentially. And anything else you want to see? Shimmer sprays we'll use on that show, because we're not going to just do the illusion powders, are we? So anything you want to see with shimmer sprays, anything you want to see with the Colour Creations powders, anything you want to see with liquid watercolours, I'll tell you what would be good, if you got those requests in now, so that we've got them ready to start the show at 5. So if you've got any burning questions about any of those, then do that for me now, and we will make sure that that show is raring and ready to go. We're going to have a look at some samples with Leann.
Yes, absolutely we can. What little jars do you want, Pet? The ones that
Brent liked.
Brent wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the little glass tea lights that have been, where the illusion powder's been mixed with tacky glue and then several layers painted, which looks lovely. And I'll just bring in for you the glass that I did at the top of the hour, because you know where the tacky glue and where the tacky glue was, there didn't look like there was any shimmer on the one I did. It looked very flat. It's been drying through the show. Look at that.
Oh, that's immense, isn't it?
And so I'm so happy that that dried through the show, because I know when I did it, you would be forgiven for home for going, well, that looks rubbish, Leanne. However, leaving it till the end when that's now dry, that's how we've done this. And that's how, just you would have one or two more layers. So you'd let a layer dry and then you'd do another layer on top. And then these ones is with that decoupage medium that you had there. Oh, tea lights. Oh, I might even light. Oh, thank you. There, we've got them there. Look, that's gorgeous. Doesn't that look lovely? So that's with the decoupage medium. Well. And then this is with the tacky glue, which is how we've done these. And you're just going to do 2 or 3 layers of it, okay? So, look, Dean's brought me a tea light. Ta-da! Ta-da! Fits beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly.
And when you light it, the light's going to dance through, and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Right, so we'll pop them in there.
The tea light holders, Ruth sent her pictures through. She just said, I decorated some glass as a tea light holder. I used the CC glitter paste. So here are her pictures. These look brilliant, actually. Is that a... Hang on. Oh, it's a little, what do you call it, montage. She's written some script on there. May the Lord bless you, I think that says. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Really lovely.
She's also sent, so these are the ones she's just shown, but this is the effect that you'll get, but obviously more with the illusion powders lit up. They look incredible.
Fabulous.
They were little, she was saying they were glasses that she had tiramisu in.
Oh, right. Oh, do you know, that's a marvellous idea. I buy them, you know, like the little GU puddings.
Oh, yes.
And they always come in a little glass jar.
Yeah.
That's an excuse to buy yourself, always keep the jar. That's a good idea to buy yourself more GU puddings.
Are they nice?
Oh, so nice. I love the lemon posset and the millionaire's shortbread.
Is it GU or is it called goo?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh. I always thought it was goo.
Is it goo? Well, there you go then.
GU, goo.
Well, I called Sainsbury's Clothes TU, and they're probably 2.
2. What's that other, what's that expensive range that you buy from?
Oh, Fried & Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah. F&F, Tesco.
Leann caught me out with that once. I was like,
Fried & Florence.
Very expensive range.
Very expensive. Fried & Florence. Fred and Florence. Should we have a look at some of these?
Just before we go, yeah.
Look how fabulous this is. We showed you that in the swatch book. So that's just painting a die cut with tacky glue with it mixed in, dropping some more powders on, splatting a bit more, doing a bit matte splat in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this bookmark where we've done the watercolour background and then coloured the sentiment as well. Here's an example of where you can use them with your beautiful die cuts. Just make yourself a lovely background and pop your die cut over the top if you want to. We talked about how to do this, didn't we, with them lovely butterflies. This is the first one we watched here where we've got that lovely painted background. Here we've got an example where we've stamped with them in the background upside down. There we go.
There we go.
This is a lovely like starlit sky background, bit of matte splat going on there. And actually on that shimmer bit, you know, when we shimmer sprayed it, we could then do some splat on top. You'd get that lovely cosmic background. This is just through a stencil, which looks absolutely fabulous. And I think I might save the rest for you to see at 5 o'clock. Yeah.
5 o'clock then, we will show you more. We will do more with the illusion powder. And as I say, we'll also delve into whatever you want to delve into. Colour creations powders, shimmer sprays. We've got the varnish sprays as well. If you want to know more about those for our UK friends, we can show you that. And we've also got the liquid watercolours back on the show too. But I think you've seen a lot over the course of the last 2 hours. If the illusion powders tickle your fancy, you know what to do. They are available, but less than 70 of those to go around as a showstopper here in the UK. Thank you, Leann. It's been brilliant, and it will be brilliant again in just over an hour's time. So for now, thank you so much for watching. Get yourself to the website, pick up your illusion powders, and we'll meet you back here in an hour's time for more.